Hey there, a huge thank you to all the names on screen right now, the renegades who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel financially. Hugely appreciate that, my friends. Also, if you do enjoy the content, please consider clicking the like button, subscribing and ringing that bell to help support the content grow even further. We also stream at twitch.tv/let's suffer together. Enjoy the show, my friends. Hey there, welcome back to Noita. I'm Sufferer of Let's Suffer Together, back in the mountains, my friends. I could go on forever. I've got a lot oh hello, a lot of stronger levitation. I've decked myself out with all sorts today because this is more of a demonstration that we're going to show you. Firstly, there's two things I want to show you today. One of them is really quick and just really cool. The other takes a little bit of explanation. But firstly, you must know where to get your old wand refresh. Now, this is really helpful because you can't always have Greek spells, and you can find wand refreshes once you've unlocked it in shops, in hell, and stuff like that. It can be found around. Just in case you don't get the right type of Greek spells, it's an alternative as well because sometimes Greek spells can be a little bit finicky. This allows you to do something that, you know, if it's at the end of a wand, you know, it allows you to just kind of tidily sort yourself out in that way. But we're talking about making things unlimited. Now, in the setup, I stupidly gave myself unlimited spells. Luckily, there are spells that are limited, even if you have unlimited spells, so I can show you irregardless. But, firstly, I'm going to show you where to get the old wand refresh. And if you remember yesterday's video, well, what the hell is wrong with this one? I've got a lot of crap on it. But there's quite a few kind of, oh shit. There's quite a few rules and stuff like that that I'll need to go through as well, so. But it is worth it to have in your arsenal this little tactic. Believe me, I've used it today even. It's, gets used quite a bit in longer runs. Just because it's neat and tidy, it doesn't cost you any, well, again, there's a few rules, but, you know, it only costs you 20 to run a wand refresh, and it reduces recharge time as well. But firstly, of course, why has everything gotten from this dude? Now, if you've seen me talk about the add trigger before, I will link the video in the description, but the add trigger is one of the best spells in the game. Now, I'm going to take off the wand refresh because I don't need it at the moment. So, what happens is, with a trigger, we put an add trigger next to the trigger we are firing from. This add trigger will make this plasma cutter triggered. So it's kind of sandwiching all the modifiers in it as well, you know? It just needs, it can't be, say, there, you know, well, that'd be silly. But it can't be, say, there, I don't think. I always find it works best if it's there, you know, just at the end. However, for every frame this touches the enemy, the add trigger, especially considering this pierces, will launch a propane tank. So, as you can see, this guy is going to die pretty heavily. Nice little multiple propane there. Have I got homing? Yeah, I've got homing on the old plasma. Now, I've made sure I'm not doing damage on my plasma cutter, because sometimes, you know, this setup really pops, you know, and it really is spectacular. Now, if I can find a dude who's immune to explosives, which means we're going the power plant, you know. But that's where you get the wand refresh from the alchemist. He will drop it along with Greek spells, and you can, you know, enjoy that all day long. It's very, very functional. But say you don't find unlimited spells, and you say just know you're not going to find it. There is other ways of making things unlimited. But, considering I want to show you some spectacular explosions as well, hey, we'll go to the power plant. But also, on the way, I can discuss something else that a lot of people may be aware of, some achievements in Noita, and the Steam achievements and stuff like that. Now, there's a few of them. There's a few where you make the gods afraid, impressed, and stuff like that, you know? All sorts of god-worthy, you know, stuff. They look down on you and not approvingly. One of those is the gods are impressed, which means you have to make a spell last forever, I think. I think that's what gods are impressed with. So, if you want to do that really easily, what you do is you get a reduced lifetime and you slap it on a teleport bolt. Now, this might give you a bit of indication about how to make spells. It's called making an Infiniwisp. Making a spell last forever. You are basically reducing the lifetime of a spell below 0. The gods are very impressed with you. And that didn't last forever. But again, it's a bit of a cheeky one, that. Even though it doesn't last forever, you know. Technically, all the conditions were met. Which was very nice. But we're just going to march down. We've got, again, a load of immunities and stuff like that. Yeah, the game's audio does not really like rapid-fire chainsaws. It really doesn't. I've got quite a few extra lives, and so don't concern yourself. However, considering we're going where we're going to explain how to make unlimited spells, let me just get in a hole. There is a hole near here. I want to get in. It'd be nice to work from that. There you go. The old minigun. So, using the add trigger setup, this plasma cutter doesn't really do much damage because it's, you know, piercing and light shot reduces damage. I don't even need the piercing one. It reduces damage. So the core of the plasma cutter doesn't do any damage. So the thunder charge is unlimited. But again, I can show you, if I find a red dude, exactly how the add trigger works. Although you can watch the video. I've put in the link in the description. But, you know, people are lazy. Oh, wrong one. There you go. This dude is pretty immune to explosives. So if he gets it just chilling on him. Saying that, there's one thing I'm going to get. There's one thing I forgot to give him. I'm going to have to escape. Nah, run away. There we are. I forgot to give myself increased lifetime. If you'll excuse me for a second, my apologies. I'll give myself a few. Because why not? I want this lasting a long time because the magnificence of it all when it does pop off. Just to show you the lengths at which this can really go to once you make something unlimited, especially if you use add trigger. So we're going to increase the lifetime of the plasma because it's kind of dying a bit too soon. Add a bit of extra homing. Actually, no, I'll get short range homing while I've got cheat GUI open. Short range homing is a bit more aggressive and it can follow the enemy really nicely. You know, it sticks to them. Regular homing, not so much. Where is it? Short. Short. Where is it? Short range homing. And that will do rather nicely if I just slap that on the plasma. So I shoot this at the enemy. Again, the plasma with the add trigger homing directly on the enemy, which is lasting a long time and doing no damage itself, will produce many, many, many thunder charges in a significant way. What are you doing? I need to... The red ones are the best, but... Huh. That's not activating on it. Trust when we find a red. I wonder why that is. It's not producing all the time. I wonder if it's because there's some cheekiness with unlimited. Let's see what propane does. Hey. But of course we will momentarily, once I've just fucked about enough. You'll see there are multiple propane explosives anyway. That's all I really needed to show you. You know, not that it's actually too relevant to what we're doing here today. But again, every frame it touches normally. I don't know what was happening before, but I've just thrown this all together. So, you know, there's always problems. Sometimes you need to work around them. Sometimes you don't always understand it. But yes. Now, what happens if you don't have enough ammo and you run out? Well, there is a solution to that if you don't have a Greek spell, but you do have a one refresh. Now, let me just get safe. Right then. Say you are using a limited Giga Holy Bomb. I'm gonna use this setup, although, no, actually, for the first one, I'm gonna, you know, I'm being shot by Gloomancer. I hate being followed like this when I'm trying to do something. Oh, for fuck's sake, we're at the boss fight. Hopefully that dude will just run away. I'm not sure if he'll follow me all the way, but if the music goes... Yeah, there we are. We're safe. So, what you do is... I thought we had a double... It doesn't matter, right? What you do is something really simple. You get a one refresh at the end. You put your limited spell there. If this was set up like this, I would use a double spell. Because I've got a triple spell... Right, I'll just show you. If you use... Oh, it works anyway. So as long as you wrap with a multicast, you notice how it didn't go down? I can now fire forever. Like the one refresh, simply... You notice how I said before how neat and tidy it is? Just forever, mate. Just, you know, forever. I'm stuck in a fucking wall. Just keep going forever. However, there is one thing you need to be aware of. Do not run out of mana and keep firing. Because if the one refresh does not fire because you ran out of mana, it will take up a charge. That's the one rule that I was alluding to before. So if I add something like this to the one that I had previously... Oh, it could have been the... I wonder if the piercing I put on was affecting things. That is highly likely. Again, I'm a stupid boy who just throws things on for no reason. The only real problem with the add trigger here is you can't really use a double trigger here. You know, if I try to use this, the double trigger being right there would mess things up. Again, it's all superfluous, but it just explains why I'm using this build to produce big explosions. I could do with some HP, really. Let me just, well, not, you know, just let's make sure I don't die. Let's not waste everything. Forgot to do this before. Yeah. So, the limited spell is sandwiched between a multicast, and apparently it doesn't matter if it's a double, triple, quad, and a one refresh. You can slot modifiers in here, and it will be okay. So I'm going to do this just for shits and giggles. Actually, I'll put a recoil dampener, because, right, if you do put modifiers in there, you will definitely want to keep up with the amount, you know. Say the triple spell, you'll 1, 2, 3. If it's, say, another modifier here, you'll want the quad spell, you want 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll want to cover the multicast with the amount it takes to get to the one refresh. But I can't have that since we only have a triple, because I am singularly unequipped. Let's go find some bad people who deserve to be... Ah, this must be set up wrong. I don't know why it fired it out. Again, sometimes it could be all these light shots, actually. Yeah, actually, let's just ditch all the light shots. Let's just get rid of these. I only need one anyway, to reduce the life down to 0. Anything else that could be fucking it? Maybe. There you go. Finally, we got there. Beautiful. You see, it might take a while here at LSD, but we got the fucking job done. But that is how you use one refresh to get free shit. So you can do it very simply, or like this, quite complicated. And again, everything I've said about the add trigger will be in the video in the description, just in case you want to research this further, or, you know, watch the original video where we put out how to blow stuff up like this. But, so, you now know how to impress the gods. You now know how to, without Greek spells, get unlimited content on your most precious shots and destroy absolutely everything. I mean, how could you not enjoy it? It's such a wonderful. Are you gonna fight? Yeah, the one refresh on that was a little bit too much. I mean, it might not be killing him, but it's certainly you know, demonstration has certainly come true. Thank goodness. There's nothing worse than trying to demonstrate something in Noita and not coming to fruition. Right, 1 or 2 more. Just hold on. No. Give me a sec. I'm gonna just change around. I don't need to. It's unlimited, but you know, blowing everything with propane. kind of nice. And, of course, one of my favorites, the Uko shot, basically. Let me find a red, because the Thunder shot is singularly spectacular. I mean, the Holy Hand Grenade was as well, but... oh, there it is. Alright, he actually died quite quick. Sometimes they take a while to die, and they literally charge towards you, all exploding like. You know, just charge. Oh, it's because they're invulnerable sometimes. Yeah, that's what's happening. So when they're invulnerable, they just keep on exploding and exploding and exploding, not taking any damage. It's amazing when you want to find an invulnerable dude, you can't find one, but as soon as, you know, you're in trouble, everybody will be invulnerable, protected by somebody. To be fair, let's get back on the old... So I can keep changing around, you know, adapting to the situation. Of course, I'm getting shot to shit, but I'm not really paying attention. You know, wholesale. But isn't that beautiful? Hey, I hope you learned something today. Any questions? Always feel free to get down in the comment section. I've been suffering of less stuff together. You know, Holy Hand Grenades, propane, thunder charges. There's plenty of limited items in Noita, and you will want to find ways of making them unlimited, because, you know, destroying things like that is, or just in general, not even like this, just firing one of them to do some damage can save your life, or just be very impressive. I mean, we impress the gods by shooting a teleport bolt, but not like this, apparently. You know, this is just mundane shit. Anyway, I've been Supper of Let's Suffer Together. Hey, we stream... Oh! We stream at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. I'd love for you to come and join us for some great interactive entertainment. However, my friends, you take it easy. Take care of yourselves, more importantly. You know you matter out there, my friends. You know, thank you for being a part of this channel. The Renegades here at LST. Take it easy. See you soon, my friends. Goodbye.